I'm happy I did not terminate because I've seen what I was carrying. I was carrying a superstar. I was carrying someone who will stand on top of the world and try and create awareness and make the world a better place for each and every one. My name is Regina Wainaina. I'm a proud mother of 5 and I'm also proud mother of Hope, being that Hope has made me known to the world.
Cancer! For how long shall we suffer by losing our beloved ones?
Hope was born 8 years ago. The name Hope came as a result of when I was almost losing hope of giving birth to a 5th kid. It was a blow to me. 5th kid back in the slums is a total mess. You become a laughing stock. They laughed at me when I was carrying her pregnancy because they were like, can't you use the right method? I had advices all over. Why don't you terminate? You're still good in sports. Why do you have to carry a pregnancy at this very time? You're jobless, you're back in the slums, you have 4 kids, you still have no way to raise them up. And I was like, should I do it? But again, there was that inner me that would tell me, no, don't do it, because you never know whom you're carrying. And it's by then that I said no to terminating the pregnancy. And it's today that I can testify that that baby that I never knew I carried has turned out to be the most favorite kid in the family, back in the society, back in the country, almost all over the world. Hope is that kid. She was born with that talent. We'd go back in the community where people would play football, people would come and create awareness of many other things, and she would pressure me that she want to perform.
Yesterday was cervical, today is breast, tomorrow be liver, lungs, and so on. No, enough.
So one day I decided, now it's 2017, it's election time, we need peace in Kibra, so let me make her a peace ambassador through preaching peace. So we started with peace poems, of which she's also now doing, being that Kibra, we are gonna have the by-election, and politics is getting tough. We need peace. We don't want to see people bleeding for them to lead. So Hope is there to tell them to see bleed in the overlead. Let's maintain peace alive and kicking. So by then, after doing the peace poem, I came to do the cancer poem, of which has seen her through.
Cancer! For how long shall we suffer?
And it's because of her inspiring story that became unstoppable and made her go to Egypt as a player escort. It really humbled me. I lacked words. I tried to scream. No words could come out apart from, God, you're such an amazing God for giving my baby such an opportunity. So when it came for her to perform for the president, tension was all over me because I couldn't believe that this is my daughter from the slums. I can remember going to the showground, we never had even enough breakfast for her, but she still had hope, and I told her, go do it. You've wanted to perform for the president. Today is your day. Go do it as if you'll never do it again. So I branded her the Kenyan attire to match what she was doing. And when she stood on the red carpet and she started doing it, and back on the screen, it could show how the president was excited and enjoying the poem, and how Hope could just mention the four big agendas. And here she was, 7 years old. It was just unbelievable. Everyone could ask me, Mama Hope, how do you feel? And I was speechless.
Rais wetu Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, ninayo furaha tele kuiunga mkono Big 4 action plan.
There was a time she was performing the cancer poem. And it was during the Talanta Mtaani Gala night. And here she was doing it with passion, and she could recall Bob Kolimo, Wangari Maathai, and she's like Safiri Salama, Tutaonana, and everybody was like shedding tears. They all stood up.
And to the fallen heroes, Wangari Maathai, Bob Kolimo, MP Ken Okoth, Governor Joyce Laboso, Safiri Salama.
I was filled, I lacked words. I found myself crying because everybody was now standing. Hope is sending that message. Hope is trying to tell the nation, let's embrace these people. Let's declare cancer a national disaster, because she believes her future is bright, but she's scared and fears the monster. Why cancer is because Hope has lost her grandfather and many of her relatives. Back in Kibra, she has lost friends and neighbors. Just the other day, she lost her MP. A class 5 girl in her school died of cancer of the brain. So Hope is there. She wants the government to declare cancer a national disaster.
But I'm scared and fear this monster. Mommy, Daddy, my dear friend, my neighbor, doctors, Kenyans, is there hope of ending this merciless beast?
Hope has met the president, something that I never knew it would ever happen in my life or any of my family members. Hope has made me board a flight in a business class, leave alone economy. Hope has performed to local and international artists and honorables, and it just humbles me when I see her performing with that passion, that determination, sacrificing herself because she knows she's Hope. She wants to give hope to someone outside there. And it makes me a humbled mother when I see most of the people believing in my daughter, that my daughter is giving them hope. I'm happy I did not terminate, because I've seen what I was carrying. I was carrying a superstar. I was carrying someone who will stand on top of the world and try and create awareness and make the world a better place for each and every one. Her greatest dream is to be a model and a great dancer, and also a doctor who can be treating patients of cancer and doing a poem as a therapy to them. I'm always, and I will always give her my support, because most of the time she's looking at me. So I can never lose hope, because if I lose hope, she will too lose hope, because I'm like her, I'm her manager. So I have to keep that fire burning in her. I have to show her that the journey has just begun. We are going far. The message I have to other moms is, be proud of your kid, be proud of your pregnancy. No matter which number of pregnancy it may be, there is always a purpose why God made it to be.
Hashtag declare cancer a national disaster. Hashtag there is hope. Thank you.